Viva Barbecue! Hey guys, today we took a trip to Seguin to the Burnt Bean Barbecue. Quick little trip. This place has all the atmosphere of a small town barbecue joint, you know, where the whole community comes in and they get their delicious barbecue from the local guy. Well, that's Ernest Servantes here with the Burnt Bean, doing it right. He's got delicious barbecue meats, delicious sides, and delicious desserts. This event was hosted for us by Yuengling. Make sure you try some of the Yuengling flavors. This was a private event, so super excited to be able to go and try burnt bean for the first time. Also a great chance to drink some Yuengling. I recommend taking the trip out to Seguin to try the burnt bean. Here we're gonna take a look at their pit room. Check out those barbecue pits. Man, that is quite a nice setup. Everything's really well organized. Here we had some of the sides that we were lucky enough to try. We got mac and cheese, we got a corn pudding. Again, this was hosted by Yuengling at the Burnt Bean Barbecue. Check out the meats, guys. There were beautiful ribs, sausage, turkey, brisket. That brisket was so moist and tender. Everything was really. I can see why they got number 4 in the Texas Monthly Barbecue spots. They had some potato salad, got the pickles and onions. Here's my plate. I had it loaded down. This thing will give you the meat sweats. I had some turkey, some brisket, sausage, potato salad. We had the mac and cheese, the hash brown casserole, the corn pudding. Got some of those onions and pickles, had some ribs. I was drinking mine with a black and tan. That's going to be a seasonal flavor from Yuengling this year. Man, that brisket was so tender, moist, juicy. So was the turkey. Let's see, here comes the taste test. Somebody was asking me a question. That's the only reason I'm shaking my head no, because that sure was delicious. Now here comes the taste face whenever I try that turkey. Oh man, delicious. We were lucky enough to have Ernest come out and introduce himself, tell us a little bit about his concept and his barbecue. Here he is.
He's one of our Yuengling ambassadors, and this will be your second year, right? Coming up doing it?
Yeah, more like a year solid, you know.
Year-ish.
Doing recipes and things like that.
Yeah, so I'll send the link out, but he has some really great recipes tying in Yuengling, using Yuengling, but this is his place. So I'm just gonna let him kind of give a little spiel and tell you all a little bit about himself.
Like I said, I'm Ernest Servantes, one of the owners here at the Burnt Bean Company. This is my baby. Since 2007, my whole goal was to open this restaurant. I started off in the competition world, and I won everything I wanted to win. I've been on TV multiple times. I'm undefeated. I've been to Chopped. I don't know if you heard that show. I'm a 5-time Chopped, never lost.
Wow.
I'm also won the $50,000 on one of the All-Stars too on that. So that was fun. But I did all that to market my brand, which was the Burnt Bean Company. So when I did open up my brick and mortar, my name was already out there and people were just curious. I just need people to be curious on what the Burnt Bean was about, and then the rest would speak for itself. We've been open for 5 years now, really technically 6. I did pop-ups and I was selling out of my garage right when we opened because of COVID. And, my father didn't understand. I left a really well-paying corporate chef. I was in charge of all East Coast for a company, and I left that to open up my dream, which is this. And my dad said, I can't believe you quit and then COVID happened and, you had to shut down your restaurant. I'm like, Dad, if I can't survive during COVID, I have no business, opening a restaurant. So I've done I've been in the restaurant industry since I was 16. So this is all I know. Fast forward 11 months out, we got ranked number 4 in the state for barbecue. This is my business partner right here. And then we'll find out next month or in May, because it comes every 4 years, and we'll find out how we do now. So we're shooting for 1. The 4 years we've been open, we've been nominated. We've been 4 years in a row nominated for the James Beard. And also we have a Michelin. So it's not bad for a barbecue joint, right? That serves on paper plates and things. And I tell people that, Michelin tells you it was an honor, but I always tell my team, it doesn't have to be multi-courses and doesn't have to be fancy. Good food is good food. It doesn't matter what you serve. You have to serve what you love, and everything's made in-house and it's passion. And And then Yingling, I've been bootlegging Yingling before it was even here. So when they asked us if I wanted to do recipes and things like that, it was a match made in heaven, and the rest is history. And I've been partnering with y'all, and I deal with such a great staff, and y'all are awesome. And free beer Saturdays and Sundays here, Yingling, and that's all we serve here. And we take pride in. And the difference is, and I tell people this too, I've never been, I guess, collaborated and partnered with anything I don't firmly believe in. And when they asked me if I was interested with Yingling, I drink the stuff all the time. So like, now if it was Coors Light or something, I'll be like, maybe. But if it's a product that I truly love to drink, the original lager, man, that's we use it in everything here. So it's a great product. So it's a win-win situation. I love to feed y'all, and hopefully we can see y'all soon. Make sure y'all leave full. There's a lot of food still, so if y'all leave hungry, that's your fault. So, but if y'all have any questions or anything,
Cool, man.
oh, thank you.
Yes, it's first time here.
Right on.
I like to think so. I called on them for a long time, probably like on year 6, and I was like, "Come to the Burnt Bean, like you get to give me a hug, you get to see me." And I'm pretty sure that you're like 90% of the reason that everybody's here. But thank you again for hosting us.
Yeah.
Blue October sandwich, regular sandwich thing, or
Yeah, that's my rib. That Blue October sandwich is named after my favorite band. One of my favorites, but they're just.
white chicken.
That was really good.
It's dramatic.
There's two actually now. We have the blue and we have the red. The red, we put our house-made bacon in it. That's why it's the same thing, but we put our house-made bacon on that one. And then the blue is just, man, it's a good sandwich. So it came to me on a dream, and I was making it. And while I was making it, one of the Blue October songs playing. So it's basically homemade croissant, and then we put a pickled jalapeno cream cheese, slice of fatty brisket, fried egg, and then strawberry jam. And it's really good. And when you name it after one of your favorite bands, and then they show up, you know what I mean? I was like,
Badass.
and then they order it, and then I said, "How was it?" And they're like, "It was cool." And I said, "So you're not gonna sue me or anything?" Because they're like, "No, dude, we're honored." And I'm like, so I feel very privileged because they're from San Marcos originally. And the guys actually were here this past Sunday, and they always bring people like, try the sandwich named after us. So it's
That's
really cool
man.
to have the two brothers here. And the Blue October. Sunday's a special day too. I'm inviting you to my house on a Sunday after church in South Texas. I'm from Uvalde. So after church, my grandma had a restaurant. So we'd go and have all these great Tex-Mex flavors. And that's what we have on Sundays. If y'all get a chance to come out here too. It's a banger. Yeah.
So
Have you
cool.
tried chocolate chip cookies? They're really good.
I know. I've never.
She's like, share with your crew. I'm like, what cookies?
I do need to make you guys some of my chocolate chip cookies,
really-
but I've never felt more validated in my whole entire life as a chef than when he was like, "Did you bring me some of your chocolate chip cookies?" And I was like, "Oh,
Yeah, this Sunday I called her out too. Like, what? You can't come here. But yeah, well, thank you so much. And if you need anything else, okay?
Thank you.
thank you."
So there you have it, guys. That was our quick trip out to the Burnt Bean, hosted by Yingling. Don't forget dessert. There's the banana pudding, and my personal favorite, the Big Red Tres Leches cake. Ernest was cool enough to let me post up one of my stickers on his filing cabinet there, and we did a little sticker exchange, and that filing cabinet is right there inside of the pit room. So super excited. Have the Chef's Backyard represented there with some other bangers, the Beer Plug, Tootsie, titans of barbecue at the Burnt Bean. Thank you for joining me here at the Chef's Backyard for this special edition Burnt Bean Barbecue. And here's the sticker that Ernest gave me. Woohoo, brisket.